Hi, my name is Paula Christie from How to Happiness. This is the first tutorial series that I'm putting together for the site, and I hope you're going to enjoy it. Now, I'm wondering if perhaps sometimes you feel a little like you haven't got a great deal of direction happening in life. Or maybe sometimes you're doing stuff and it doesn't really have a great deal to do with you. It's like you haven't really chosen it. Or maybe you're living a life in ways that follow perhaps values and rules that maybe you don't really agree with anymore, or you don't really live, you don't believe in them anymore. The personal mission statement that I want to talk about is something that will really help with those sort of things. It will help to give direction, set your values and your priorities really firmly in your mind, and give you directions for your choices and decisions that you make every day, the big and the small ones. A personal mission statement is a little bit like perhaps one that you've read from a company or business that you're planning to use. And they have mission statements too, which speak about what their values are, the way they plan to run their business, the sort of products and services that they're planning to create for you. And with the mission statement, it helps you to understand what you can hope to expect from that business. Just the same way, a personal mission statement is about the sort of values that you find important and you live by, the priorities, the relationships that are important to you, and the way that you want to be and how you want to live your life. So the personal mission statement is a great place for us to start on the How to Happiness site, because it gives us a really great base for how we plan to go on from this point on. The value of the mission statement is twofold. One, in creating the mission statement, you get an opportunity to really focus your mind on what values you believe in, what principles are important to you, what are the main aims in your life, what are the priorities and the really important relationships, and how you want to conduct yourself, how you want to be seen and thought of, and how you actually want to be and feel about yourself. So in writing the mission statement, it's very valuable, just the creation of it, because you sit down and you spend some time thinking about those things. And in writing those things and determining which exactly are you and what you want to be, you make a commitment to yourself in writing it. By spending the time, you make a commitment once again to yourself in making those statements valuable. On the other hand, having the mission statement, once it's been created, is a wonderful confidence boost in the choices that you make from then on. It helps you to feel confident in the choice that you make, that they are the right choices for you, and that they really are what you choose. It also helps you to make decisions and choices that are guilt-free. You don't need to feel guilty because you're choosing those things. They follow your values and they follow your beliefs and they support your priorities. And so you don't need to feel guilty about those choices. Very early on, when I first created my mission statement, and that was 5 or 6 years ago, I realized the value of the statement when I needed to go sick at work. And it was when I was flying, and you needed to give 3 hours notice to work that you weren't coming in. However, my daughter was sick at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I was supposed to be at work at 5:30 in the morning, and it just wasn't possible to do that 3-hour notification that they needed. So I rang, and I didn't feel bad that I wasn't following the rules and things, because my priority was my daughter, and you know, the rest of it is just second to that. And I didn't need to feel bad about it because, you know, I felt comfortable with that decision. Having the mission statement behind me and my priorities confirmed and certain in my mind, it was an easy decision. And it's in that way that the mission statement can help you, but also, you know, has helped me several times, many times over since that time. You'll find that having the mission statement too and writing it will help to cement relationships that you really want to focus on and are important to you. It'll remind you to spend time in those things, and later when once I've shown you how to make the mission statement, but later I'll also show you how to use the mission statement and how to keep it in your mind, you'll find that you spend more time in your relationships focusing on the things that are important, and in that way your relationships will become stronger, you'll feel more supported within those relationships, and you'll find a great deal more happiness within those relationships. So it's valuable like that. I hope I've made you really excited about the idea of creating this mission statement. In the next video, I'm going to talk about how to think about that mission statement so you can sit down to write it, and what to think about, what things you're going to want to pop into it, and how to go about that. I'm also going to put in my mission statement, which I've had, once again, 5 or 6 years. It's been edited just once since then, so I'll show that to you, and I might highlight the areas that I wanted in the next video that I'll talk about that you'll want to put into your mission statement as well. And in the third video, I'm going to let you know about how to use that mission statement in your life to plan ahead and start working on the things that are important to you, and using those values to live by now. So that's going to be great. I hope that you'll be able to pop some comments into the comment section. It's always really good for me to get some feedback. I love to hear how you're going, but also it helps other people to get enthusiastic and interested in these ideas that really are going to make a big difference. But sometimes, you know, people need some extra motivation, so your comments will really help them. Okay, until the next video, enjoy.